The map selector isn't working, so we're just going to be playing on whatever, and we're also going to be talking about whatever, because it's like 1 in the morning on a Sunday night. I should be asleep right now, and sleep like until the point is I'm not going to get enough sleep, and I have tons of homework to do, but we're going to talk about philosophy, because what a relatable topic for my subscribers. I am a good YouTuber anyhow. Let's just skip the whole I make poor life decisions things, because that's always the first, like, you know, minute and a half of my video. And I think we all understand that I'm just like not a smart individual at this point. So anyhow, if I could just stab this person who just strikes me as a derp. Is it in their face or something? What's their skin? Yep, that was a derp face. Definitely. I don't know why I was getting a strong derp vibe. That guy has so much armor. Oh my god. Wait, I have a strength potion. I control the universe. He has a rod. He can he can control the universe himself. Please don't wear off strength. Please don't wear off strength. The strength wore off and it didn't even matter because I am the greatest at Lego PvP, which won't matter at all in probably like 3 years, but whatever. Let me enjoy this moment. Oh, look who has no health. You think blindness will stop me? It did stop me. And now commences the 2-hour chase where I have to walk. Oh, no, wait, someone's going to cut him off. Yes. Just turn around. Don't loot that chest all day. Don't just let him walk. You let him walk past you. You both let. I hate you all. And now you know how to play? Are you kidding? This guy actually has way more armor than me. I should probably, like, you know, take him seriously. You guys having a good fight? Oh, wow, you have all the health in the world. Wait, did you kill the bad one or the good one? Nope. 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 That's not how this game works. Okay, I have actual armor now. I can do things. I was going to talk about, like, important things that weren't LEGO PvP today, so we're going to be talking about philosophy. Again, relatable subject. We're not going to talk about, like, epistemology, which basically, we're not going to be like, oh, man, what is truth? Does the world exist? Because no one cares. I'm sorry if, like, my teachers are watching this and they care, like, a lot, because no one cares. Even the people that, like, make the, like, important, like, papers in those fields, they don't care. Because they'll write a paper that's like, oh, well, it turns out I've used logic to conclude that the universe is meaningless and everything sucks. And then they just, like, they immediately, like, throw a massive party because even they don't take themselves seriously. That's the one constant I found. No one cares about epistemology. But there's some philosophy that's cool, so we're going to be talking about my philosophy because it's just, I don't know. It's a kind of weird philosophy that I kind of thought other people had, and the more I live my life, the more I realize that I'm, like, one of the only people that thinks this way. Which I guess makes sense, because my philosophy, if everyone thought the way I did, society would fall apart instantly, because it's not a sustainable or smart philosophy, but we're going to be talking about it, because, I mean, you guys watch my channel, and you probably want to understand, like, who I am as a person, and this drives literally everything I do. So, yeah, characterization, yay. I apologize if there's a tone shift. The problem is that my throat just died, because I'd actually been talking in real life. There's only a certain amount of talking I can do before my throat just, like, gives up on everything, which is really annoying, because then I have to, like, drink water and wait like half an hour, and by that time, like, everything I wanted to talk about now seems like meaningless to me. So I kind of like didn't give myself the full recovery period, so if I break out into coughing in like 10 seconds, you'll understand why. Anyhow, I bet that's a poison potion because everything is a disappointment nowadays. Anyhow, philosophy. It's gonna be a fun video. And I just remember that everyone hates when I say anyhow, and I just did it like 5 times, so I probably have no subscribers. Maybe I should just say regardless instead. Regardless! Is that better, guys? Do you guys like my content? I'm kidding, I don't care. And, dear God, I can't help myself. What is wrong with me? That was not even an intentional joke. Wow, is that the only transition verb I know? Is that a verb? I am really off topic. Regardless, on to philosophy. I don't really know how to like explain my philosophy really like coherently, so I'm gonna use. You don't have any health at all. I'm just gonna jump. What are you gonna do about it? See, he didn't think I'd jump, but I did, and we can bring that into our philosophical discussion. I'm kidding. I'm not using that as a metaphor. Out of here. This is Skywars. Oh, look, you have full diamond. What strong equipment you have. If only I am dead. I am not dead. Haha. Let me just win video games. I really shouldn't be playing video games while trying to, like, hold, like, a regular topic, because I do not have the attention span. Anyhow, while we bow this man off the map. Or woman, I guess. Oh, I hit that shot. That was by accident, but I'm going to act like it was on purpose. So people subscribe. Okay. Anyhow, philosophy. So anyhow, let's use like a situation here to explain how the philosophy generally works. So there was a thing called the American Math Contest. It was a really big deal, and all the math nerds at my school, and I am a big math nerd, you guys probably don't know that, because I feel like generally when you hear someone's a YouTuber, you're like, oh, so they didn't have like, you know, actual talents that they could get a job off of, so they just play Minecraft. American Math Contest. So they had this thing, it's like a big multiple choice thing, all the big nerds attend, and they had this thing where basically multiple choice test, the goal is to get the highest amount of points, obviously, and so if you get a question right, you get a certain amount of points. If you don't fill in any answer, you just don't get any points, and if you fill in an answer but get it wrong, you lose points. And I'm not sure the exact numbers, it's been a long time since I actually took one of them, but basically the idea is that guessing is pretty much always a bad idea, because on average, you're going to lose points, because let's say you get like 2 points for getting it right, no points for getting it, for not trying, and -1 points for guessing incorrectly. So basically just never guess. It's always going to be a bad idea. But the thing is that I see why that's like a perfect thing for them, because, you know, their test is being taken exclusively by giant nerds who would do the math themselves. And this guy genuinely... What is this? That wasn't completely terrible like I expected it to be. You know, you actually seem like someone who kind of knows what they're doing. I mean, you're trying to snowball me off because you think I'm distracted. That almost worked. I was almost foiled by my own strategy. Amazing. Anyhow, I'm gonna enter Perlin while you're distracted and then just, like, destroy all your dreams with block hidden. I'm not even using a good sword right now. What am I doing? Is he dead yet? He's not. We're not doing this. This isn't a thing. Why aren't you going the other direction? Maybe if I stand over here. And there we go. It happened eventually. Well, I just spent like 3 minutes talking about nothing of relevance. To the next round! Welcome to my channel. So basically, I see the philosophy behind that kind of system, where basically you don't want people to guess, so you give them a situation where they'll connect the dots themselves, because this test is for math nerds. They'll see, oh, so guessing is just a terrible idea, and I shouldn't guess. Because then on average, I'll do worse. But the thing is that my philosophy says, guess. Guess away. Guess for like everything, man. Why not? Because the thing is that there's no penalty for like doing poorly on this exam. The exam is set up in a way where if you get like a really great score, you'll win like an award or something, and I don't know, go to college. I'm not sure on the specifics, but it's like, but if you do anything less than like really amazing, top tier, best in the nation or whatever, then no one cares. It's not like they're gonna like see your scores are low and like and punish you. No one. Do you mind? I feel like my aim is off today. Wait, how did you survive? You had half a heart. Thank you. Good day. So with that thing, there's literally nothing to lose by guessing. Because sure, on average, you'll get a lower score. But who cares if you get a low score? You might as well guess on every problem and have a 1 in a billion chance of getting a perfect score. Because then you'll get something like amazing. Because even if you don't guess, you'll statistically generally do better. But who cares? You'll just end up doing, like, you know, pretty well, but not well enough. So you won't win anything. That's probably a poor metaphor, but whatever. That's the best thing I can come up with. That's pretty much my analysis on life, is that you just have to shoot for the stars in every situation. And it took me a while to realize this, but no one thinks this way. I'm just weird, man. Report team. You know how far away we are from each other? Are you talking about someone else? Because there's only 4 people left. Wait, he's questioned himself in the chat? Oh, no wait, he came to this realization by himself. Is he gonna get killed while typing? No? Ah, whatever. Anyhow, I get distracted really easily, but you guys probably figured that out, you know, 2 minutes into the first video of mine you watched. Well, that didn't work at all. Why would you do that? I can't believe you lived. I'm appalled. Wait, what? What? You need to calm down. Thank you very much. Oh my god, I'm just gonna ignore it. I can't. If I freak out every time I say that word, I'm just never gonna discuss anything, which is gonna be slightly less than I normally manage to discuss in 12 minutes, but whatever. Leave me alone. See, I almost said it again. I keep wanting to say it. It's just, I can't break the habit. Let me just stab this guy and go to the next round, and I can forget this ever. You wanna stop me? I don't even care. I don't even care. What are you gonna use? Knockback? Knockback doesn't exist. Knockback is an illusion. Just like life. Just kidding, we're not doing epistemology. Philosophy! I'm probably really bad at explaining things, but basically the idea is that you have to always shoot for the moon, shoot for the stars, even if it's just a terrible, terrible idea. Like, I can show mathematically that it's just a bad idea, but you gotta do it. Because, like, well, I mean, I gotta do it. Normal people don't think like this, and they really shouldn't, because that's not something society can sustain, is everyone, like, shooting for the moon. It just wouldn't work, because, you know, someone needs to, like, make food. I mean, I guess you could have, like, dreams of being the greatest farmer of all time, but... I mean, hey, I'd watch that movie. There's a guy behind me. I got lucky on that one. I didn't hear him coming or any, like, Jedi sorcery. I just turned around at the right time. I should totally tell people. I can just tell, though, man. It's my 360 ghost client. I can see in every direction. I have 2 strength potions. Let's go. Almost said anyhow again. It's a habit. I gotta break it. Almost said it again. Dip, dip. Transition into the next thing I'm going to say. Let me just stab this guy first so people forget how bad I am at talking. There's a dude behind me, and this time I did hear him. I don't have any health anymore. I don't even care, because you have to shoot for the moon. Did I rubber band on a stair or something? My screen went really weird for half a second there. I hope it wasn't one of those, like, 360 rubber band things where everyone instantly goes, oh my god, ghost client! Of course, my aim isn't any good, so I guess I don't have to worry about that, but still, you never know. I'm just a paranoid person. Anyhow, shooting for the moon. Basically, let me show an example would be, let's say you're presented with, like, a button. Because button metaphors are just, everyone loves button. Could you please survive for, like, 2 seconds so this round could be longer and I could actually talk about something meaningful? Fine! Fine, we'll fight. Is this what you wanted? Did you think you were going to win that fight? It's like the one time I actually want someone to camp off in the middle of nowhere. Whatever, man. Whatever. Okay, let's say you have 2 buttons in front of you, and if you press one button, you live a good life. It's pretty, like, 80th percentile in terms of, like, how great lives are, you know? I'm sure there's a measurement behind this, you know, like, upper middle class, you're pretty happy, you know, you're moderately successful in everything you do, all that sort of thing, if you hit one button. And if you hit another button, it's the risk button. There's, like, a 95% chance that you're just homeless and unhappy, that sort of thing. Just generally, 95% chance of failure. I'm sorry, my throat is, like, dying. Not from emotion, just from, like, overuse. I talk too much. It's a problem of mine. My real-life friends can attest. And if I take a breath in from now on, it's going to make me want to cough, so everything is going to sound like one... Oh, God. One long run-on sentence. Let me just... God, I can barely keep my eyes open right now, and I'm expected to kill people in Skywars. Anyhow. Oh, God, Moving on. But there's a 5% chance if you hit that button that you will, like, be like a superstar or something. You'll be PewDiePie. My philosophy says you need to hit that button, even though on average it's a terrible idea. On average, it won't work. But you need to hit the button, because how could you do anything else? That's my philosophy. You just how could you hit anything except the button? How could you be okay with moderate success when you could have had amazing success? How could you have chosen the safe option? That's my philosophy. You gotta go for it, man. You can't let fear keep you down, unless it's fear of death, in which case that's the exception. I have a healthy fear of death IRL, so if the button's like 95% chance you die, then yeah, I ain't gonna hit the button. I'm kind of a coward like that, but whatever, I like life. I'm sorry if you can, like, hear it in my voice, but it's just, it feels so scratchy in my throat. I can't believe I made it this far. Oh, here come the coughs. Oh, good YouTuber. Kill this dude. And that dude. Oh, they'll kill each other. This is great. One of them's winning by a rather significant amount. That's not as great. I have to pause here because if I say something, I'm just gonna cough. In a moment. Take a breath. I just, like, knocked that guy just 12 miles. Oh my god. Goodbye. Like I just got fished. Wait, is my throat temporarily recovered? Yes! Alright. This won't last long, but I make advantage. So that's basically my philosophy. It's like, and you can see it in all my life choices. Oh god, the throat thing. It's like I choose to be a YouTuber, and I don't know if I talk about this, but I also want to be, like, a writer. A really successful writer. I don't want to be any writer. I want to be George R. R. Martin, man. I want to be, like, the person who writes Harry Potter. I know those were different people. Those are just 2 different examples. Don't yell at me in the comments. And it's like, these are not reliable career paths. Like, if it would make sense if I was like, I don't know, like a programmer or like a scientist. Those things would make sense. They'd be reliable sources of income. Why would I choose Minecraft Let's Plays? And it's because I have to shoot. I have to shoot for the moon, you know? I have to shoot for the moon. I can't be moderately successful and choose to say that's not I'll never be able to like look myself in the eyes. You can't, that's physically, I will never be able to look at myself in like the mirror and be like, I could have chosen something better. I don't know, perhaps I'm being like more extreme and edgy. I'm a 17-year-old teenager. It's like 1:30 in the morning now or something. I play Minecraft, so take everything I say with like a grain of salt. I'm not like the genius. You know, I'm not like, you know, I'm no Nietzsche, I'm no Plato. I'm just some teenager with ADHD, man. But you listen to me for some reason, so good for you. It makes me AdSense, so I'm kidding. I appreciate your comments. I don't know. That's just how I think. You know, I can't. Even though it's like mathematically speaking, all of my life choices are just completely terrible. I can't bring myself to care about the safe option because I need to shoot for the stars, man. And it took me a while to realize this isn't something like, this isn't how people think. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying they don't have like dreams and aspirations. Obviously, everyone has those, but they're not like obsessive about it. Well, actually, they are obviously. The thing is, they choose like realistic dreams. They'll be like, I want to be a doctor, and the doctors are great. I ain't gonna smack talk doctors. They keep me alive, man. Well, I mean, there's nothing like, they'll keep me alive in the future probably when I get old. They're important people, society. I'm not smack talking anyone, but it's like their mindset. I can't share it because how I don't want to be something that there's like other of it. I need to be like special. And maybe that's what it boils down to. I need to do things that people don't think I can do to show them I can. Because it's like, if I said I was going to become a doctor, they'd be like, oh yeah, that's believable. I mean, sure, it's like a higher, it's one of the loftier professions, but you know, I could totally see you going to like school for like 8 years or something and becoming a doctor. But it's like, people expect that, you know? That's why it's not appealing. Whereas it's like, I'm going to become a super successful author and also YouTuber. It's like, oh, well, that's completely unrealistic. And that's why I want it to happen. So, that's... I make poor life choices a lot, but that's the reason, I think. My throat cured itself somehow. Was it a psychological barrier, or did I just like... Is it delayed pain? I do not understand myself. You guys leave comments. What do you guys want to do with your life? That's like the one thing I care about in a person. Like, what's your end game? What do you, if everything went perfectly, what would you be? That's like the question I need to ask more people in real life, because that's the defining question of who someone is what they want to be. I've been in the solid for 4 minutes. I apologize if that's boring, but I cannot focus and talk about things. Well, I can focus and talk about things, but not while I'm PvPing, so I should be like a talk show host or something. I don't know. This got unnecessarily deep. I don't know if I talked about everything I want to. I'm not all that great at YouTube, but I couldn't really see myself doing anything else because I enjoy it, and I want to be super successful, and I'm probably going to be homeless in my 20s because Minecraft YouTube isn't a reliable source of income, and neither is being an author. Getting an English degree is a terrible idea. Don't do what I do. I'm not smart, okay? But that's my philosophy. My philosophy isn't about being smart. It's about shooting for the stars or something elegant like that. I'm sure it's a lot more narcissistic than anything else, but whatever. Whatever, man. I'll see how it works out. It's my life. So anyway, I'll leave a comment. Tell me what your aspirations are. Are they cool? Are they right? I won't judge, man. Like, I will judge heavily, but I'll also like kind of respect it. You know? You know what I mean? To be fair, I judge literally everything. Like the texture on this leaf block, I'm judging it. Why is it so square? What was the person that made this texture pack thinking? Leaves aren't square. Have they gone outside? Probably not. I'm just a hateful person, aren't I? Whatever. It's like I've seen cobblestone in real life. What is cobblestone? You know what? ADHD powers have gone way off the deep end right now, and I need to do a lot of homework. So that was another episode of Skywars, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, tell me about your aspirations. Bye! Okay, so I just listened to myself on replay, and I phrased myself very poorly at 2 in the morning. So we're going to have some disclaimers here so people don't get mad at me for reasons I didn't want them to get mad at me. The first being, I am not disrespecting any professions out there. Like, for one thing, this is how you can tell I'm honest. I'm a Minecraft YouTuber, dude. You think I'm cooler than a doctor? No. Doctors are amazing. Programmers are great. I'm not judging you unless you're a gender studies major, in which case I am judging you so hard. But besides that, do whatever you want. It's the thing I'm talking about. It's really subjective. Everyone has their own things they want to do. I explained it from my point of view, so obviously it sounded cooler when you do my things, but do what you enjoy. Okay? Do what you want, man. I don't expect you to share this philosophy. I just wanted to explain it. Which leads me to my second point, is that I'm aware there was like a decent cringe factor here, where it's like I started the comments like, I don't think like the other girls. I'm special. I'm aware this video was pretty incoherent, and I apologize if I said something that made people like really mad. I assure you it was accidental, because I regularly say things that are intended to make people mad, and this was not one of them. So, my bad. Anyhow, leave a comment. Tell me your life story. In like 5 sentences are left, because I have to read a lot of comments. Okay, I don't need like a book. Bye.